I was just going through my Facebook this evening when I saw this statement that is said to be attributed to the former Chief of Defense Staff and now ministerial nominee for Defense Ministry. So let me read it and then we can talk about it. They said that that the terrorists we are dealing with think that Nigeria is very rich. That when they come to Nigeria, they can make it. So anything they are doing anywhere, their target is to go to Nigeria. Now that's the statement, you can see it up here. Okay, so let's really talk if this statement is actually false, if it is far from the truth. Because from what we have seen in Nigeria right now, these terrorists don't only make a lot of money, they can freely showcase this money. And apart from freely showcasing this money, they are also able to get protection and people speaking in their support and in their defense. Now let's break it down a little bit. Let's break it down. In the whole of Africa, as far as I know, Nigeria is the only country where you see terrorists sharing money and making videos and posting online. You're going to be seeing the videos playing on my screen here right now. So that statement that when it comes to Nigeria, they become very rich is very, very clear. Because in a country where even the government pay ransom, how will criminals not be rich? How will terrorists not become rich by coming to the country? Why will any terrorist in Libya, in Liberia, in Somalia, in any other part of Africa not want to come to Nigeria when they know that here they can go to schools and begin to pick people and the government and other people will pay them and they have liberty to even kill those people after they have received ransom and nothing will happen? It is only in Nigeria where we have seen terrorists showcasing the wealth they collected as ransom, showcasing it online, doing giveaway. I have never seen that in any part of Africa where terrorists are doing giveaway live on TikTok, on social media. But the ordinary Nigerian will make a post that the government feel is an attack, that the government feel like they should not have made. And in 48 hours, those people are tracked and arrested. So terrorists don't only become rich in Nigeria, they enjoy protection. I'll give you an instance. The former governor of Zamfara State and the current Minister of State for Defense. This is a video of him. Let's watch it. A video of him making excuses and trying to defend these terrorists. Let's watch the video.
It's the same, and it's not all of them are criminal. Not all of them are criminal because if you know, or maybe if you investigate what is happening or what makes them to take those laws into their hand, some of them sometimes were cheated by so-called Nsakai, and I have to ban completely the Nsakai in my state. The Nsakai is those called vigilante group, who normally went to their settlement, destroy their property and take their animals. So they doesn't have anyone to speak with. So sometimes they are going for revenge. Like if Antisake attack them, so they will go for reprisals. So that is what exactly happening. And
guess what? This video was made when he was the sitting. This is not the video. This interview was granted when he was the sitting governor of Zamfara State. And if you take your mind back the last 8 years, Zamfara State is one of the states that was like the epicenter of terrorism in Nigeria, of banditry in Nigeria. Apart from the Boko Haram in Borno and Adamawa State and the rest, Zamfara State was one of the hot points of terrorism. And here is a governor speaking in their defense. So if you are a terrorist anywhere in Africa, you will see a sitting governor making excuses for you and justifying why you take the law to your hands, go to communities and burn houses and burn people. Won't you want to come to that country? Should I talk about Shegumi? This is the only country where you have political leaders, you have traditional leaders and religious leaders, Islamic leaders, publicly defending these people, giving them names. They are their forest guard. They are there to protect their forest. They are their brothers. They are their security. They are everything. So if you are a terrorist in any part of the world, why would Nigeria not be attractive to you? Should we talk about Shegumi? who is the spokesman of all terrorist organizations in Nigeria. Posting his video here will be like sound like a broken record. So are the bandits, the terrorists, are they really, is what they said, is it true? Are they wrong in what they said? That if they come to Nigeria, Nigeria is rich. Yes, Nigeria is rich because criminals are the ones that are enriched. This is a country where almost over 95% of the population is under poverty, multi-dimensional poverty. But terrorists and criminals see the country as a rich country where they can make it. Why? Because, of course, when you come here and under this Islamic thing, you have a lot of people who protect you and speak for you. We heard the National Security Advisor, Ribadu, coming to tell us that the children that were kidnapped from school, taken away from their school and from their parents, are safe and okay where they are. So now in Nigeria, we now have a redefinition of safety. When children are forcefully taken away from school, separated from their parents and from their school, and kept in the forest where they are with their captors. And the National Security Advisor is coming to tell us that they are safe and fine where they are. Is that the definition of safety? So if you're a terrorist somewhere and you see your colleagues who are in Nigeria sharing money, like you can see on my screen, sharing money up and down, coming to TikTok, to parading, it is in the same country where military men were called to withdraw from their posts few minutes before terrorists attacked that very place. It is in this very country where some victims have said that before about 10-15 minutes before the terrorist struck, the telecom network ceased. So with this kind of high collaboration with people in different areas where the terrorists can come do things, sometimes they come, even they call police, nobody answers. The police only come in when they have done it, or the army have already, when those guys have done what they want to do and go away. And sometimes they don't even bring it to the media, so that it happens and they cover it up. So if you are a terrorist and you see that you have senior colleagues in government, senior colleagues on uniform, why won't you find Nigeria an attractive destination? Why? A country where Gumi is coming to tell us that we should put terrorists in our budget. And I said that day I was trying to think the entry that will be in the budget, what entry will be made there. Bandits or banditry or terrorists, $3 billion naira or 2.5 trillion naira because they are senior citizens. It's only in Nigeria that somebody is proposed that will put an entry, will put something in the budget for terrorists and give them whatever they want. That means surrender Nigeria to them because we have been conquered. This is a country where I don't want to begin to mention something or begin to say certain things, but if you are a terrorist and you see sitting governors who are even at the end rewarded with the appointments after they have left, this same chief of what do you call him, Minister of State for Defense, that have been set to buy vehicles for terrorist kingpins and leaders in Zamfara State. So if you are a terrorist somewhere, why won't you find Nigeria an attractive destination? Why? When some military men have come to say, sometimes they go to they have been sent on assignment and they get there and tell them don't shoot. So they enjoy protection. Define wealth for me. Define wealth. You make the money, you can showcase it, you can parade it, you are protected. And as a matter of fact, at some point when they get you, even when at the end, they can integrate you to the military and give you all the freedom to operate from within. They give you the guns, they give you the information, everything, access to armory, access to everything. If you can hide them and go and give to your people. Tell me, a country where terrorists will carry over 200 people in vehicles, 1, 2, 3 vehicles filled with children, and they drive and no one stops them until they get to their destination, and they'll begin to negotiate and begin to pay. So tell me how this Nigeria will not be an attractive destination for terrorists. So as far as I am concerned, that statement attributed to Sidi Musa is a very, very correct statement. That statement is true. Because in Nigeria, terrorists enjoy protection. Innocent citizens are terrorized. Innocent people still are arrested for saying certain things. A pastor was doing a crusade and terrorists attacked, and he did a live video reporting what happened, and he was arrested by the police and made to do another video debunking what he did live, and he said everybody heard it. Everybody that watched that video heard it and saw what he was showing. So tell me, with this kind of level of protection of terrorists and intimidation of the masses, why will everyone not even want to become terrorists in the first place? A country that makes you think it is illegal for you to be a good citizen, but it is right for you to be a terrorist. When you become a terrorist, you enjoy, you stand and give press statements, you sit down you come for meeting with military men and rulers, and you come all fully, completely dressed and carrying weapons. You come with your weapons, you're giving press statements. And somebody will come and say, give them anything they want for peace to reign. So why would Nigeria not be an attractive destination for any terrorist organization in the world? Why? Why? We have seen things. So if that statement is truly attributed to the former chief of defense staff and the current, by the grace of God, Minister of Defense, then he is right. He is right. Until the government begin to make it very clear by their actions that Nigeria should not be an attractive destination for any terrorist organization. That if you come here, you'll be dealt with, and you will suffer the same fate of like these people who are suffering. You show it practically for them to see. Nigeria will continue to be a place where we're going to have people from East Africa, from South Africa, from West Africa, South Africa, from any part of Africa. Come here to come and hustle. Because now terrorism is now a very big business. It's an industry. It's a big industry where people in high places in government, even that on uniform, unfortunately, of course, the former, what do you call him? Jonathan said it that they are even in this cabinet. And for the last government that even recruited them, some of them in the name of the Pentagon and put in the military, who knows how quickly they would have promoted them to very high-ranking positions. So they enjoy protection, they enjoy everything. So they are the main citizens, they are the number one citizen. Every other citizen in Nigeria is a second class, in as far as you are not a terrorist. So yes, that statement is true. They are right to think of Nigeria that way. Where the legal citizens who are legally here doing everything possible, the government doing everything to squeeze life out of them. Through inflation, through everything, somebody will come and tell you that if you're going for service, you should call your people, you should, how do they even put it safe? As you're saving money to go online, you should save money for ransom. And tell your people to keep money in case you are kidnapped. And this was a government official. He's already marketing terrorists and say, look, there's nothing we can do. When you pick them up, they would have already made provision for ransom. So they'll settle you and stuff like that. I think any terrorist anywhere will not see Nigeria as a very, very juicy place to come to. Until we change the narrative, until we change it by our actions, until the government show political will to address insecurity and deal and begin to deal with them, including their sponsors and their financiers. Because any serious government by this time will go all out to demand the head of whoever made the call to withdraw military men who were positioned in the place. Withdraw them before terrorists attacked. Any serious government will want to investigate why a telecom company will switch off network before terrorists attack. But worse things happen and nothing happens. And even when that thing was raised in the floor of the Senate by Adam Soshomole, nothing happened. So tell me why terrorists do not want to come to Nigeria and enjoy and flaunt their wealth, go on social media, they have the best network, they flaunt their money, their arms, and everything. They share their money, make videos, and post online. And that's a very good attraction. It's a marketing strategy to tell others, "We're gonna come." It's like somebody have gone to a house full of food, and he's very generous and begin to call his friends and family. You guys should come, there's enough food here. You guys should come, there's enough food here. Is that not how some places are discovered? When maybe a hunter go to a place and say, there are good palm trees, there's a river, there's this, they settle there, and before you know, the community is built. So yeah, they have found a juicy place in Nigeria because the government is complicit. Some people in the military are complicit. They have people in government. Most of them parading themselves as Islamic clerics. and Islamic traditional rulers. We have seen them with videos. It's unfortunate, really unfortunate. And I just hope that Christopher Musa, ex Chief of Defense Staff, gets this Defense Ministry appointment, and I hope that he does what a lot of people believe and trust that he will do. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. To them, bye bye.